Welcome back. We're still talking sports right here at Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. You can be part of the program. I want to know what you are talking about. Are you a follower of the Nigeria Professional Football League? Do you see what Plateau United are doing? 5 games, 4 victories and 1 draw. You think they can go all the way? Talk to us on Twitter or Channels_sports, Facebook Channels AFCOn Sports. Are you talking about the deadline, the transfer deadline day? We also want to hear from you. Should Odioni Yalo stay in England or go to China, make some money and come back? Talk to us. We're waiting to hear from you. Toby Emmanuel joins us live in the studio. Toby, good to have you on the show.
Yeah, always a pleasure to be here. Good morning.
Good morning, Toby.
Great to see you.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just ask Toby as well. I mean, Audio and Gallo, China or no China, should he stay in England? I mean, what's your take on that?
For me, Igalo has endured a very terrible season for him. Psychologically, he just needs to move. Last season was playing under a coach who understands him, and also he had a great partnership with the captain, Troy Deeney. But this season it's been different under Materazzi, and he's not been getting matches to play. Also, it has killed his confidence. Even there are chances, Odion normally on a good day will score, but after playing for half of the season, he's just got 2 goals. It's frustrating. So even the offers also, the issues of offers that have been coming have not been coming the way he wanted. The only meaningful offer that came from the EPL was from West Brom, and Watford rejected the bid. Just last night, West Brom are trying to see if they can get him on loan, which they're still trying to study. But as I'm talking to you, Odion has about 3 offers from China, with one that is very concrete, which it's not even the Xinhua team that people thought, the team of Tevez, that people thought Shenhua, that we were talking. Now it's even a new team that is ready to put the money. Now for Odion Igalo, he wants to leave. Now, with no disrespect to the Chinese league, Chinese league have involved, and they are still involving and bringing players. Top players are there playing. We saw a certain player called Asamoah Gyan. He left Sunderland and left for UAE, and his impact till tomorrow he has maintained his form. Even he has also played in the Ghana Super League. We had Aaron Samuel who was playing in China, even when Chinese league was not that spectacular, and he came to the Super League and he has played very well. So going to China, if the coach can sanction, my only worry here is if the coach can sanction the move for Mikel to go to China, and the Super Eagles could say it's not comfortable for his top striker to go to China. That's why I have issues. Chinese league, we have top players there. We have top coaches going there. Even Mourinho said yesterday he had offers to go to China. Even Arsene Wenger and other clubs. China is the emerging force in world football, whether you like it or not, because the economy is there, and very soon Chinese league is even coming to be broadcasted in Nigerian league.
Thank you. Tayo, that's what they will say. Wenger and they will indulge it.
No. Check the
Wenger
caliber.
and sign a player from Shenhua to come to the EPL.
Now, point of correction, those playing in China are not predominantly Chinese players.
I know they are professionals.
So if you have players playing in China and they are doing well, no club. You see, why do you think apart from the money? Apart from the money, it's competitive.
Yeah.
Okay, if you are playing against Tevez, who even though at his peak of his career, he's still scoring. We saw the goal the old man we call Ajay Robert or Ribéry scores, even at their old age. You saw even Buffon. We've seen what they've come.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, where they are playing is keeping them competitive.
The young players are going there.
They're growing old.
No. What about the young players that are going there also?
Yeah, they've got. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. I get where Toby's coming from.
So
China,
if it's like the Nigerian league,
the young players that went there, didn't you question it? Did you question us?
Some of us question it. No, let's talk about
those movements. When they left Zenit, didn't you question it? Every young player has gone there. We have said why. It's because of the money.
Let me use the Nigerian league as a platform, at least this year, what I see. At the time, the Nigerian league were dominated by old people. If you are not old, you cannot even play in the Nigerian league. We've seen players as old as 30, 40 playing in the Nigerian league. But today, a certain player called Stephen Ode, few years ago, played in the final of the Lagos State Principal Cup, and he's playing for MFN. Other young players are also there playing in the league. It's also encouraged younger players to play. But now you're going to the Chinese league. We have older players. We have players also at the prime of their career also moving to the league. Whether you like it or not, there's always an emerging force. The MLS started, the Serie A started, the other day. So you cannot take anything away. The threats from the Chinese league, even the people in the European league, they are also conscious of the threats from the Chinese league, apart from the money and the caliber of players are going there. Coaches of higher pedigree are going there. So if it's only the players, you could say, okay, players are going on retirement. If a Pellegrini is going there, if AVB is going there, if other top coaches are going there, then you should start looking into that. Tomorrow, Austin will go to China.
If I go to China, that tells you that the competition there is very low.
Okay, look at you. No, it's about the money. It's about the money. Austin, don't say that.
You're correct.
If I sign you today, the deal is there. We'll negotiate with Channels TV. And we'll see, we'll look at the transfer.
Okay, not for Johnny Allo, not for Jamaica.
I mean,
okay, that's what you think. But for the young man, does need to move if he doesn't have option. Okay, you're talking about Payet. I listened to two of you talking about Payet. Payet was a child of necessity. He just felt. But professionally, he might have gotten it wrong. Because you don't bite the finger that's fed you. Professionally, you don't disrespect your teammate, your coaching crew and everything. But he saw it as a necessity that he wanted internal satisfaction. Excuse me, you are not the one playing Payet. He wants internal satisfaction. If his family is not secured, if he doesn't have psychology, he cannot play for West Ham.
But Tayo, do you know
he cannot
Dimitri
play for
was expecting bigger clubs to come for him? And his performance last season and the Euros. Do you know he was expecting that?
But that
didn't happen.
He stayed.
And so he got frustrated.
And
I found it to be. Let's get out.
Austin, if you get to a situation, I'm telling you, even as a professional, Channels is not the first place you're working. You were working a place, and you get to a stage you cannot work. If you look at the situation, you take a walk. I cannot. It's his career. He cannot
kill himself. Where he came from.
So no problem. Even though he said he wasn't going there before.
Let's round off now. I agree the threat from China is real, but I don't think there's any. There's no debate out there that China is not the most competitive league in the world right now. So for a player to go there, you have to question why that player is making that move.
That's right.
From everything you've said now, you don't think it's such a bad move for him.
It's not a bad move for me. It's not a bad move.
It's not.
Because you know why we'll wrap this up now. I remember, Tayo, there's a time when Nigerians started going to Russia, going to Greece, the likes of Olympiacos. What's his name? The late defender that went to Skoda Zanti. You know, people questioned it, and that's even European football. Okay. Now let's move on. Let's move. That's European football. Now with the Chinese.
Okay, let's look at the Nations Cup. How many of the players at the Nations Cup are playing in top leagues? And we see the impact. We've seen what they are playing. Everybody will not have the privilege. Everybody cannot work for China. China is the best TV station in Nigeria for 10 good years. But you have